Hello everyone, Teacher Gaming here. Welcome back to another video on Mavic Mystic Mayhem. Today I want to talk about the update that we have received in the Discord about level cap increase and a bunch of other stuff added to the game. So if you're ready, let's take a closer look. So Maru dropped the update basically 3 hours ago, and let's take a look at it. There will be a patch coming tomorrow on the 14th. We will be unable to log in for roughly 3 hours. There's an update and what's coming in that update. Version update content. So basically, Loki Memento Scattered Fate is now available. So we have a new Memento down in the Dreamscape. Bifrost Brawl at Friend Brawl. You can battle with your friend without attempts used. A little bit of a spelling error there, but that's okay. And I really enjoy this. I love the fact that they are giving us a friend brawl that we can test things. We now have a game mode where we can test against other people. That's wonderful. That means you can set a team, you can send your friend in like Swag. I can send him in, say, Swag, figure out what works, what doesn't work, and we can maybe swap that around. New Dream Reaver, Roaring Bundle, which is Thor, Moon Knight, Black Knight, rate up. Do not go for that, sorry to say so, but besides Thor, I wouldn't really go for the other ones. So honestly, don't go for that. New Nightfall boss, Dragon Armor, is now open, so it's open tomorrow. All enemies in this boss battle feature special damage weakness. This will impact the characters that we are using, and I think there will be some characters that are being even better, like Storm, for instance. I think Storm will actually be quite good in this now because it's AoE game mode and Scarlet Witch. So I'm already thinking, for me, a team would be Scarlet Witch, Doctor Strange, and Storm. So I have some energy generation, I have a lot of damage, I have boss damage. Though again, on Dragon Armor it's more like just clearing waves, so definitely Storm. Maybe I could go with Thor as a semi-tank, we'll see. But that's definitely something that's gonna be interesting. Soul Shard Pack Epic now available in the store, so buying Soul Shards for the Epic characters, well, the Game of Khonshu will introduce new points and leaderboards. Upon completing a game of Khonshu, players will earn a certain amount of points. The leaderboards will rank players based on their accumulated points and number of flawless victories. The leaderboard will reset when a new season of the Game of Khonshu begins. This I really like. This is for those people who like playing the game mode, who want to try to get some leaderboards going, and honestly, I like that. It also has, like, it will add a little bit more screen time, you could say, because there's a leaderboard that you can try to hunt. So, and I like Game of Khonshu because of the way that you are choosing characters, so you're not using your own roster. Important optimizations, new Bifrost Brawl available, so that's gonna be for 2 weeks. But in between that, we're gonna get a new Mystics Art Brawl now available. I don't believe if we've had this before. It's not the. I think I know what it is. But yeah, there's gonna be more there. Optimize the secondary confirmation prompt when players exit an alliance. Okay. The rotation frequency for Game of Khonshu and Crimson campaign have been adjusted from every 3 weeks to every 1 week. I like this. This is more rewards basically, but also swapping between the game modes. That's okay, and that also ties in with the leaderboard for Game of Khonshu. So I like that a lot, though I will say with the way they're doing rewards, come on, bump it up a little bit. But overall, that's really great. Bug fixes, so we have bug fixes here. Display issue for obtaining legendary Merlin stones. Leaderboard display in Hurricane Strikes. I'm gonna assume that's Horror Hurricane. Fixed visual glitch for Man-Thing in battle results. Again, Horror Hurricane. Fixed incorrect new record indicator display when not actually breaking records in Crimson campaign. I like that. Fixed HP display issue for heroes in Crimson campaigns. Fixed missing highlight name in Awaken interface. Partial localization issues. Fixed an issue where the Hurricane Strike battle could not promptly complete daily missions. Okay. Maintenance, 200 Dream Gems. Mystic coin, 100k. You know what? I'll take it. I don't mind that. So, now we have the update that we are gonna get in 8 days from now. I'm recording this on the 13th because that's when we got the news. So, prep already, and I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna be doing to prepping the best I can. So, level cap. We now have a level cap increase from 70 to 80, so we have something to do here. That means we can spend our energy again, or our dream gems to get energy. Hero level cap raise from 70 to 80, if you want to spend dream gems that way. Talent level cap rise from 7 to 8, and highlight from 70 to 80 as well. So this is gonna shake up everything, and it's okay because that means spenders can actually spend to try to jump to 80 immediately. And honestly, for me, I don't mind that because I'm still having the story a little bit unlocked, so that means I can get some XP here. I've also been saving not treasure hunt or the battle bonanza. I believe it's over here. I've saved a little bit. No, not here. Okay, so it is actually the rune finds. Yeah, as you can see here, there's some of them I haven't done. A little bit. No, I believe I got XP for this. It was just story then. I was sure I had saved something, but yeah, I basically saved some gems. Oh well. Well, let's jump back to the Discord, everyone, and let's say here that new Dreamscape difficulty added, so we get difficulty 8. That's nice, and also the rune talent, or the rune raid for the talent material is difficulty 7. Dreamscape unlock rules adjusted. After clearing the current difficulty at Freestar, the next level will be unlocked. Lowered the level requirement for unlocking difficulties. Adjusted the requirements for some Dreamscapes to Freestar. I hope they adjusted it down a little bit for people who are still playing the game and not at level 70. Note, stages that have already been unlocked will not be locked again. Thank you for that. Artifacts adjustment. Each hero can now only equip one unique artifact. This is good and bad in my mind. It's good because that means you have to select best in slot with unique artifacts. And that means other content creators besides myself, we can now give better feedback to say, you should go with this, it should have these stats, what are your prioritizing? And basically, I like it, but at the same time, we all know that some characters, we know what the 2 best unique artifacts are, so now we have to combine them even more. Let's again go in and take a look in-game, because I want to give a good example here. And yeah, you have been blessed, Doctor Strange, but what I actually want to go in here is say controllers. I think the controllers are going to be the easiest one for all of us, because that means we are going to slap a cube on and probably Gamma Mutant Gen, so we have energy generation, especially for healers if you need to heal, and overall that's nice. For tanks, we definitely want the big gem. I believe I have it. Yeah, I have it on here. Crimson Gem. Really liking my gem, by the way. And then, yeah, Scarlet Witch is gonna be one of those that's gonna be interesting, because do you want attack here? Do you want what do you want? Ultimate damage? Do you want crit rate? I think Scarlet Witch is gonna be one of those that's gonna be really interesting, and to some extent I like that, but I also would love if it actually stayed the same. But it's gonna be interesting to work our way around it, and that means the legendary quality to existing common artifacts. So that means the purple ones, they can now go up to level 20 instead of level 16. I like that they can go to level 20, and this means we should now actually be using our resources, materials here, because as you can see, I'm sitting at 4.6 million essence shards. Now, after I heard the news a little bit earlier today, actually, because I had to spend some energy, I decided to go ahead and use them on tactic reports, because I want to be able to level up my characters. And I'm also really happy I didn't use my dream course yet, that I still have some left, because that means I can now work with certain characters. So And yeah, again, I realized I just had the Discord open for that. Sorry for that. So let me just again quickly run it over here. Essence shards, 4.6 million. I have some tactic reports, and I've been saving my dream cores a little bit, the ones I got recently. So that's really nice. I think for me, up until next week, when the patch hits us, I will be going for making sure I have enough tactic reports, and also I want to make sure I farm these, because let's go in here to the actual produce. These are gonna be used to level up our abilities, and and also the same here. And I will be right back because I have a cat around my feet. And there we go. We are quickly back again. So this is something you want to plan for: leveling up your characters, ascending them, leveling different stuff up. This is what you want to spend your next 8 days on. You want to figure out, who am I working on, what do I need, and then start farming these, because you are gonna need it so you can actually ascend and get every single thing done. And this is also where the converter is gonna be nice, because there is a bunch of from the Alliance shop. So I was actually really tempted to go for Dream Queen yesterday. I held off. Now I might say that I'm gonna be saving that on Dream Queen, and I'm gonna buy these for the weeklies, so I can level up the characters that I really need. Like 20 here, that's gonna be really crucial, and I really think that's something you guys should consider, to say, okay, what do I want to bring up? I can already say, my roster, we're gonna skip between this and the patch notes. My roster is gonna be Doctor Strange, Invisible Woman, Scarlet Witch, Storm, and Armor, because I don't have Juggernaut. Those 5 are gonna be my main priority. Echo could be 6th, but I'm actually tempted to maybe just swap over to the Thing instead of Armor, because he's just so good in Bifrost Brawl alongside Invisible Woman and, well, Mr. Fantastic. But yeah, Fantastic Four is definitely someone that you could also be working on. So let's just go in here really quickly. So let's see here, 7, 9, and 7 again. So you're gonna be needing a lot if you wanna take it higher than that. So anyone that you wanna level up, so 7, 7, and 9, that's 23. So that means 23 of this level times 3, that is 69. That is what you need down here, because 3 of these makes 1. So that means we are gonna be needing a bunch of these for the for our crafting system. But there is something that's a little bit of a hope. I would say valuables. Yeah, here I have still some Nornstone selectors, and here I'm definitely gonna be using that. So make sure that you are figuring out. And we have a little cameo here. We actually do have a cameo. So let's pop up the Discord and let's have Bandit say hi. Oh, here we go. Mr. Bandit has agreed to join us today. So, yeah. And his sister is also around. She's just down on the floor. You cannot see her, but Bandit is here. So, again, artifacts. The drop rate. They have adjusted this. Fable finds are gonna be reworked for where different things can drop. They're gonna add a difficulty 6 with a chance to drop unique artifacts, legendary and epic common artifacts. 4 and 5 can now drop legendary and epic common, but they cannot drop the unique ones, so highest level. Increase the drop rate of epic common artifacts, that's really a weird name, in Fable Finds. Temple of Oblivion and Temple of Khonshu in Crimson Campaign and Gain of Khonshu now feature level 75 chests. I like that, which now have a chance to contain unique artifact, legendary, and epic artifacts. I'm not gonna call them epic common, I'm really just gonna call them epic. And they are also reworking the levels 55 and 65, so they cannot drop unique artifacts, so they are giving them a chest of their own. And I like that, because it was weird having unique inside with everything else. So target artifact acquisition. Each dungeon will only drop specific type of artifacts rather than all types. Players can choose the corresponding stage to farm based on the artifact they want, greatly increasing the chance success rate of obtaining it. I like that. I hope they add more, and there are some that's gonna be in the game soon. In game of Khonshu and Crimson campaign, artifact chests obtained through exchange will offer different combinations to increase the success rate of acquiring specific artifacts. So, those were the patch notes. Let's get ready. First off, I want to shout out something really big, and I'm gonna link it down in the description. Swag has also released a video on this. You want to go ahead and watch that. I'm taking this directly from him and saying you are gonna need a whole bunch of tactical report to level up your characters as you work on it, because it takes roughly 1 million per character to level 70. He did the math, not me, so I'm shouting him out, give credit where it's due. So if that's, and it was 550 I believe just to go from 60 to 70, and they're gonna increase that, so that means the 2.6 that I have is gonna drop 2.1 only. That's gonna drop really fast, and as you can see here, so these I don't need any more Nornstones off. I think I will be okay here as well, but I will definitely be needing for my cosmic units. So yeah, I'll be working on that, and also for any brawl. I believe this is the concussive. So this is gonna be really interesting. Highlights as well are gonna be bumped up to level 80, and I think that's gonna be really good. Now let's go in here and check the gallery, because speaking of Thor, let's go in here and have a look. Berserker Rage. This one is gonna be vital for Thor, and this is at max. So the wearer's attack speed. Okay, sorry, just one moment. Have to close a window. No, he's gonna keep driving. Lawnmower basically 10 meters away. Weird time, it's dinner time. So Berserker Rage is gonna be really big for Thor, because his attack speed are increased by 45% when he deals basic attack damage to debuffed enemies. Their attack increased by 24%. Additional effect when equipped by Thor. Crit rate increased by 12% when dealing damage to electrified enemies. So if you can get your hand on this, you are gonna have a really strong Thor in different game mode, because he is very good at clearing. So there is that, and let's go down here and check out the artifacts. As you can see, we now have 3 here: Crown of Blindness, Stormcaster, and Eye of Agamotto. Doctor Strange, obviously, inspired from. Gain 1 mana at the start. This could be really good for clearing certain stuff. Stormcaster increases the attack and defense for each adjacent enemy to the wearer. So I'm thinking a fighter maybe, not a tank. Crown of Blindness for each ally with a different class in the team. The wearer's energy generation increased by 24%. It looks interesting, but yeah, same background here. So we have 8, and they're gonna add more. And speaking of these, I'm thinking crit rate. This one is gonna be really good. It's gonna be really interesting to figure out what goes where. To some extent, due to the attack percentage on the Wand of Watum, I'm thinking this might actually be the one that goes on Scarlet Witch. This or Evil Eye. For Thor, I would say this one to buff even more attack speed could be quite nice. So that would be a 60% attack speed. That could be interesting. Definitely this for Storm in my mind. And then we will probably want a lot of gamma mutations, because we have the attack percentage increases from elsewhere. So I don't think these unstable molecules are going to be the best. You want to probably go for gamma mutagen, and also some good Avengers ID cards. So that's what I'm thinking. overall, what am I feeling about this? I like that they are giving us level 80, and this has always been the plan because we know that those gold Norn stones were in the game. Again, I'm gonna go in here, go to the produce, go in here that we can produce it. It's gonna be vital that you are gonna be ready for this. There we go. I'm just gonna do this, and it should be really interesting to see what people are gonna go for, and the fact that we are gonna get more game modes. Hopefully they're gonna add more, and alongside game modes we're gonna get more content. Like, yes, it's nice to do them, but some of the game modes are quite quickly. I would love to see something like a raid or boss mechanics that you can actually maybe do on a weekly cycle instead of a 3 week. Something else, because I want more stuff. But in hindsight of the video yesterday, I'm really happy that they actually dropped this on us. I like it. I'm enjoying the game. I'm gonna be really enjoying figuring out those friend battles so we can actually test different stuff. So yeah, what do you think about the notes? What are you gonna be preparing? And do tell me, out of your roster, who are you planning on bringing up to level 80 first? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you all in the next video.